Alright, so check this out. Quick experiment with this ball. This line right here in the middle, upward, is the northern hemisphere. Anywhere from this line downward would be the southern hemisphere. Alright? I have this string wrapped around this ball attached to the camera, representing the view from Australia, New Zealand, Antarctica, right? And I'm gonna hold it, try to hold it as level as I can with the equator being horizontal, right? So now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna face the camera towards this object here, which is my moon. And it's, as you can see, let's say I'm in the northern hemisphere. I see the moon rise. It looks like this, right? I'm in the northern hemisphere. It looks like this. On this side, let's say if we could see it at the same time, but we're talking about it rising from the east. So we're looking east from the rotation of the axis. You know what I mean? Like that. So we can see when that moon rises, it's gonna look like that, right? Boom. Now, let's see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like where I mounted the camera at the southern hemisphere. Show you what it looked like. Look. That's what the camera is showing, what it's seeing down there. Now these are observed at the same time. As you can see, part of my desk, man, my candle be dropping ash all over my desk. But as you can see how it looks, right? In the northern hemisphere. Straight up 6, right? But then if I go down here and I see where Australia, New Zealand, and Antarctica is, and I go and look at what my camera's picking up, it's showing me here that, look at that. And we're observing this at the same time. And this is clearly displayed on a sphere. I'm holding a sphere and I'm showing perspective. From the northern hemisphere at the same time, viewing at the southern hemisphere. So why is this 6 oriented into a 9 in this test that I'm showing? But if we was on a flat plane, let's see what it looks like on a flat plane real quick. Let's do this. So we're gonna do something. Flat plane. We're gonna put us on a flat plane. I'm gonna just sit this bad boy on the table, right? So watch this. I'm gonna sit it on my desk. And I want y'all to see something. So so as you can see here, using this right up my desk here, right up as a flat plane, and I got my camera mounted here also looking at it, and I can get on any side of this over here It's still gonna be a 6. It's still gonna be a 6, right? But check this out. Let's see what this camera's picking up. Let's see what this camera's picking up. Watch this. Same plane. I got a 6 standing upright. This camera is picking up a 6. Get on the plane level with it. Get on the plane level with it. Still a 6. Now the thing is that this moon is orbiting over the flat Earth like this, so it'll basically come around over the camera. So if it's doing this above the Earth, how is it following the arc of the dome of the sky over our head and around and under, over our head, around and under, like over, like it's, you know what I mean? So with this, I'm gonna turn this into a 9, right? So on a flat Earth, this is the camera, right? And if it's going in a circle like, if it's going in a circle like this, boom, boom, at what point does it turn into a 6? But look at this camera. When it passes, that's a 9 still. I'm still making the same circle pattern that they say the sun and the moon does on flat Earth. It's still a 9. Look, it's still a 9. It's still a 9, doing the circle pattern around, just like y'all say the sun and moon does on a flat Earth. So then, how does this motion on a flat Earth follow the arc of the sky in reality? This pattern right here doesn't follow the arc of the sky in reality. Sunrise and sunset overhead, moonrise and moonset overhead, like that. It don't follow the arc of the sky. So how does this create a perspective of setting going up and down? Can you explain and prove this motion? This motion right here. Because this is the motion that on flat Earth y'all don't even stick to it. Because this is the motion that y'all should be sticking to. Y'all talk about this is the motion that the sun and moon goes through throughout the tropics and the seasons, right? So how is the moon and sun following the arc of the sky? It should be arcing like that, right? When y'all talk about the dome and y'all show these ancient depictions of this dome, the sun and moon they're going up following the arc of the dome, like that. But then y'all show that it's doing that, and then it gets tighter once it gets summertime, it more closer to the north, and then it spreads out farther, makes a bigger ellipse around closer to the south. When it gets cold in the north, when the seasons change, like, y'all gotta explain this motion like stirring coffee. It's not the way the sun and moon rotates. So y'all gotta explain that.